Refraction is a very curious case. It is hard to know where to start when it comes to covering someone like Refraction. What am I supposed to base it off of? What should I title it? These are questions I had to sit on for weeks. Covering Refraction will easily be one of the hardest things to do in my career because he is so loved by the community. Multiple things could go wrong, but here I am standing at the bottom of the mountain that is Refraction's career, ready to ascend this almighty mountain. Welcome back everyone to my series that I am making about Skyblock content creators who have had an impact on the scene. For today's episode, we're doing a fan favorite, Refraction. As always, we are going to start from the beginning, getting his backstory out of the way, then talk about why there can't be anyone like Refraction again. Refraction made his channel on May 7th, 2013, but he didn't release his first video until December 24th, 2014. This first video was decent. It was just gameplay of him playing a prestiged Enderman class in Mega Walls. This was exactly what anyone would expect coming from a Minecraft video made in late 2014. He actually didn't go by Refraction at this time. He went by the fitting name Call of Duty. I don't know why he chose that name specifically for a Minecraft channel, but it could make sense because his name is Cal, which is short for Callum. The thumbnails were non-existent at this time. They were just random screenshots that were probably chosen by YouTube for an auto thumbnail of a random moment in the video. He would continue to make Mega Walls videos for quite a while, making a grand total of 70 of them. His last video on Mega Walls was on March 23rd, 2016. During his time making these videos, he would make videos on other minigames on the Hypixel server as well. These other game modes consisted of Blitz and Skywars. We all know him by Refraction, but he wouldn't change his name to that until September 25th, 2015. He made a video going over the name change, and along with the name change, this was also his first and only video about the minigame called Bounty Hunters. He just kept on grinding Mega Walls and Blitz, showing off how good he was at PvP. Eventually, he uploaded a video titled Trying Something New, Overwatch Gameplay. This was his first of a few Overwatch videos. Funnily enough, he'd eventually change his Minecraft skin to a Genji skin from Overwatch. If you go down further and further on his page, you'll see his very first Hypixel Skyblock video. His first video was a tutorial on how to kill the Ender Dragon, giving tips and tricks as to how to do the task. It was uploaded on August 4th, 2019, and he decided this is going to be his new main game. He has made a total of 231 Skyblock videos, I think, and they are all doing really well. His Skyblock content was really just stream highlights, but there were other ones mixed in there as well. Eventually though, Refraction stopped uploading. But I'm gonna have to hand this next section over to someone who knows a lot about quitting YouTube, Calazar.
Asshole! The last video Refraction posted was on November 4th of 2024, and ever since then he's been radio silent. We could be safe to assume that he's full on quit the game. That was our impression for months, to be honest, until somebody in his guild leaked a bit of some in-game guild messages here. Some of his guild members caught him online and were like, "Hey man, where the hell you been? What's going on?" And he said, I've got no plans to stay here. I'm here just to check out the Glaciate Tunnels update, but I've got no plan to record anything. This game's gonna have to blow me away for me to come back to it." Fast forward a few months later, a couple more small updates come out, then the big one, the foraging update, so many years in the waiting, and that is what finally brought him back. And Refraction being back is kind of an overstatement, to be honest. Do you see any new videos? I don't. But he's been streaming a little bit. The VODs are privated. It is what it is. He's just chilling. He's a lot more chill nowadays. He's swearing on stream. He doesn't have the face cam, no YouTuber voice, no nothing. Now, recently, with the Spider Tier 5 update, you know, that Slayer that I don't really want to talk about right now. Wait. Was the charity stream the Spider stream? Or was that different? I honestly don't remember. But whatever, I digress. He did a stream where he wanted to raise money for cancer. Something about his mom. I guess his mom wanted to raise money and he wanted to put into the pool. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter. Either way, he raised over $1,500 for cancer research, which is probably one of the biggest Refraction W's of all time. So that's cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Calazar, for covering that section. If you're liking the video so far, please make sure to subscribe. I'm pretty sure only 2% of my viewers are subscribed, so it would mean the absolute world to me. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers soon, and you guys can make that happen. And while you're at it, please make sure to join my Discord linked in the description. I go live almost every single day, and that is the #1 spot to get notified for my streams. So please make sure to do that too. Just enjoy the rest of the video. The title of this video is how there can never be anyone like Refraction again. And now that his history is out of the way, let's dive deep into what makes this true. There are 3 major points I want to talk about in this video. These points are his timing, his personality, and his consistency. All 3 of these being combined makes the winning formula, and Refraction knew this. We have to start out with his timing. His timing was nearly flawless when it came to starting to make Skyblock videos. There isn't anything special about August of 2019 specifically, but if you fast forward a few months, there's something really special. According to Edweek, the first school to shut down for COVID happened on February 27, 2020. Schools would keep closing until eventually nearly every school was closed. And this changed everything for content creators because there was more people online watching YouTube videos and playing games than ever. This is the time where content creators like Dream started popping off, and Refraction is no exception. With every niche, there is an upper limit. So Refraction didn't make it as big as Dream, but he did make it big in terms of Skyblock viewership. His timing was slightly behind, but because he stuck through making content for a few months, he made it to COVID and his career boomed. It isn't possible to get this type of timing anymore with the direction Skyblock is going and the fact that there's probably not going to be another global pandemic for a while. It isn't really possible for anyone to replicate this. The second point I have brought up is his personality. The personality of a YouTuber is arguably the most important aspect of their character because if someone has a shitty personality, they most likely won't make it far. He was very energetic and talked with his chat while keeping the boring gameplay of Skyblock interesting. Being able to make anything Skyblock related look interesting is very hard to do and requires tons of skill, and he was able to pull it off. The third and final point as to why there can never be another Refraction is because of his consistency. In his heydays of content creation, he was uploading insanely consistent, and you could bet on seeing new content from him a few times a week. This consistency was doable thanks to the fact that he had editors, multiple, but not multiple at a time, just multiple different ones. Refraction was really consistent for a really long time, but as time went on, his streams and uploads started to dwindle. Refraction is truly one of a kind. You won't be able to find anyone like him ever again. And who knows, maybe that's a good thing. It is important to be able to be yourself and try not to base your personality off of someone else and try to be unique. We just gotta be able to look back and enjoy the fact that we got to have someone like Refraction in the community instead of trying to chase the feeling we had when he was here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. I know I said this earlier, but it really does mean the world to me, and I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Also make sure to join the Discord in the description. I talk about like what goes on. The main reason why this video took so long, I was talking about this in my Discord, was that I was moving from Wyoming to New York. And if you don't know, that is a 24-hour drive from my town to the city I'm currently in. I'm not living in New York City, but I'm living in a city. But it was a 24-hour drive, so I had to do that. And then I also wanted to wait until my microphone and new webcam got here, and I think they are amazing. But make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and this was by Lucid.